Hi, welcome to D&D Abridged. Previously on D&D Abridged, would anyone like to give us a recap for today's episode?
I hate bugs.
That's a true statement.
Last month, we had made our initial convergence with the city. We made our way back to the city. We had a plan on where to go in, and upon getting close, we stopped to sell. Well, we didn't stop to sell.
We did. We did.
Eventually, we got to selling.
But we had stuff that we had made. We're like,
stuff to sell. Yes. Sorry, I misunderstood you. Yeah. We had merchandise. Yeah. We made our way to the entrance point, at which point we had to present ourselves as potential merchants. Yeah. And we're allowed, due to the quality of our wares and our face getting a decent roll on our political
flying colors. We got the good area too, which freaked you out.
We were upgraded to the upper city for our sales. We were also ran across an individual that we didn't know yet, but was scoping us out as people of interest to him, as he, as a mercenary, was making his way into the city as well. As an individual, he went off in another direction, but we ended up in the upper city. We set up shop, started playing our roles, and selling our wares. Made a little bit of coin doing it, which worked out in our favor. However, we didn't rip him off. We just didn't give him our best work. We
perfectly happy with what he got for his money.
Procured some blueprints, or managed to create some blueprints for future weaponry, and started creating them. And during the course of 4 or 5 hours, I was magically creating items while you guys were wheeling, dealing, and getting to know a new individual that approached us. An individual that had become intimately familiar with the policing of the city and was hired on as a insurgent, or not spy.
A PI or something.
Yes.
The guy who hired him was a PI.
So, a deputized private investigator to come to the upper city and find what he needed as far as weaponry and individuals to help him in his pursuits, to investigate an event that was happening. An event that was described as a slime-like or entity that was attacking various individuals in the upper city. At the Bormer wedding, an insectoid bug worm was killing and absorbing members of the wedding party, including Sophie and Mr. Boromer. Were both absorbed in this attack. The entire wedding party was essentially destroyed, and they were unable to find the culprit. Frederick, who was our new potential, there was a man named Frederick that was undercover at the wedding, and there's a city watch informant named Trevor, who are supposed persons of interest for us to get in contact with because they survived. This creature then led an attack nearby to our place of business, attacking another group of individuals that also included our new, not companion, but associate. And that associate was in the middle of battling using a device that I had made him, which worked. And then he had a misfire. But it was the bricks. Seeing the fact that we weren't going to be able to sell anything in a chaotic carnage situation,
the city kind of started going into lockdown.
Yeah. We threw everything in the wagon and took off towards the event that was happening. I literally took off as I flew in over top and did the same thing I did with the creeper. Yeah. And that was Blue and I decided to attack. The rest of you made your way there a round or two later, but we laid into this guy and had him on his back leg. At which point he flipped gears, put me down, and then...
Well, you put you down technically.
I said he put me down.
No, you put you down technically because you forgot you got like enlarged, and then you like.
No, I was still alive on the ground. He finished me off.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he finished me off as he was going for blue, and then absorbed her, therefore transforming him into some other version of himself, and decided to take off. At that point, my patron was not enjoying the fact that we were losing out on so much potential, and brought me back for one final swipe as he was going away. But we're standing there now in the courtyard after the battle, me glowing with major purple energy, and the rest of you just kind of looking at the situation, wondering what just happened.
That's where we are. And you guys have advantage. Don't forget you have it.
Advantage.
Yeah, every time you guys do a well-do recap, I'll give you guys advantage.
Sweet.
Yeah. I have advantage. Avantage. But if you give a bad recap, well,
They just give people a 1 free net 20 in their pocket.
yeah. So I figured I'd switch that in for advantage because I see what y'all niggas can do. So fucking
But
that 20s.
they couldn't use it on a nat one. That was
We
the
just have, and I have an inspiration, or everybody has one inspiration.
Everyone has advantage. Yeah.
Advantage on what?
Any roll?
Any roll you choose.
Just one time.
Yeah.
Okay, that's inspiration.
But that's per the round. Per the, not round.
For the session.
For the session, yes, that's right.
No rollovers.
Yeah, that's inspiration.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. All right. So with that being said, as you guys look around the courtyard, you're noticing Edok standing there. Eyes kind of turn white, and you just see him glowing with this dark aura. What would you like to do?
Edok!
He doesn't respond.
Edok! You're doing a thing that is, what people would see is unnatural. Oh! I saw that in one of those magic moving books one time. That's a good one.
What is wrong with you?
Am I
Why are
allowed
you
to respond? Am I myself right now?
You are unaware what's going on around you.
Can anyone
So
pick it
where
up
am
or
I?
is it just you?
Get to that in a second. So while you guys are trying to respond to it, you guys notice that his body calls the hammer, and a hammer recoils into his hand. And as he's doing this, he's locking.
Nope, never been able to throw it. Been able to throw it, but not to get it back.
Yeah. He's locked eyes with each and every one of you. Enoch.
Okay.
And in doing so, a fog kind of covers over your mind. And we cut to you, where you are. And from where you are, you're kind of in the same place, but everything seems grayed out, black and white.
Sunken place, got it.
And you see your compatriots pull into the realm with you, and you see a tall, half-elf, black man, probably about in his teens, walking out from the shadows.
Do I recognize him? As,
Yeah,
okay.
A teen elf?
half-elf, but it's just teen back then at this point. Little B grew up.
He's starting over.
Yeah.
He's not full power yet.
And as he approaches, he looks at you, Enoch.
Why are we here?
Well, it's time to have a conversation.
So you're gonna bring them into this? That wasn't part of the deal.
Yes.
You see him.
We can hear all this too.
You hear all this.
That wasn't part of the deal.
Edok, what is
What
going on?
freaking deal?
What are we doing in
That-
this
I'm
place?
trying to determine that.
Who is this child?
Child.
Better part of Valor, shut the fuck up.
What is going on?
This wasn't part of the deal.
Look, it's for their benefit as well as yours. Well, you said you want to protect your people, and I can't have you guys being indisposed of.
They don't need to be beholden if I am.
They're not beholding, I'm just bestowing. So,
Bestowing what?
Hey, well, wait, maybe you tell us you shut your mouth there.
yeah, you can trust me better than you can trust your patron. You can believe that.
This is not surprising, but be careful if you talk too much about it.
I didn't say his name. Don't say his name.
Did you say it 3 times? Or was that
No,
more?
you just have to say it once.
It's very arbitrary with him. He either shows up on the one or...
Zizo can suck it.
This is why I like you, Enoch. But look,
Nobody's listening now.
you guys seem to have latent abilities you haven't quite tapped into yet. And I need you guys to kind of get started on that. So, what I suggest is maybe getting some light training.
Training?
Light training.
I'm doing training. What are you bestowing upon me without my permission?
Well, I'm really unlocking it. It's already there. Like dormant.
What is it?
Special abilities. Birthrights. It's on you how you want to define your gifts.
So the coveter of secrets is looking to hand out secrets.
It's gonna gain my benefit later. You still owe me, and I need you alive for that. And trust me, if I help you unlock these, for what's about to come down the pipeline next, there's be more to gain.
Death of that insect is next.
What did you get us into?
What was that thing? What is going on? No one has said anything that tells me what is going on yet.
Look, right now we're just in an ethereal plane, and I'm having a conversation because I don't have a corporeal form. Okay?
So we're not this. This is a serious
You
question.
remember what's in here?
Oh, yeah, your coin. You're the coin!
I'm the coin.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes.
Simple ideas for simple people.
I get it.
Wait a minute. So if we want to make a decision in here, do we have to flip you?
He was
You flip me, I flip you.
This is serious questions. I don't understand how
You
this
know what?
works.
Just let me know what I need to do. I just have so many questions.
Well, shoot off. What are your questions?
No. It's who, what, where, when, why. Just
That's what I was asking.
Ethereal plane,
Got that?
Vecna, we have a deal, and yeah, I think that answers all 3.
you have a deal. It's like deal.
The
Why
deal
are we
has
here?
powered me to protect all of
Because
you.
he wants to keep his people safe, and I'm here to help aid that.
I don't remember. Was it established whether or not I knew who Vecna was?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, from before,
like, my character, does he know who Vecna is?
above maybe your character would, but you had amnesia, so whether you remember that.
Yeah, okay, so, no, he doesn't remember anything.
But yeah,
You know what? It's all right. Let's just.
Okay, well,
we gotta do.
I'm wondering whether or not I should roll to see whether or not I know who the fuck Vecna is.
I mean you can if you want. Oh no, quit listening, Google. Jim and I was like, what are you saying? You said Vecna 3 times. But
Then don't say king.
do you get Tony Todd or the new guy?
Third grade, that was some scary fucking shit.
Yeah, I was put off by these. But you're all gonna have, each of you are gonna have your own trials that are relative to your powers.
Yo, we're gonna be training in this coin house, or are we going back to like the real world? Where's this training at, you know?
You'll be going back to the real world, but the training will be here for now.
Do I change my outfit?
No.
Do you realize that we're not going to have the time? This whole event has happened. We'll be swarmed with guards in seconds.
I think you underestimate my abilities. What seems like minutes here, trust me, you'll be right back where I left you.
Wait a minute, this sounds so familiar.
Does he normally tweak like that?
Whenever he thinks of Zijo, his beautiful, wonderful
Don't
picture.
say his name.
I said Zijo.
He has class. Alright, so you guys ready for this?
Most victims usually cowards.
No shit. Alright. And as he snaps his fingers, you're all individually within your own places deep within each of your minds. Edok, for you, you seem to appear in your old village, but you seem to, there's just tons of metal and everything around. Different types of metal ore and ingots. For you, you seem to be back in the astral plane again, floating through space.
Not this again.
Oh yeah, it's that again. And for you, you seem to be in the Feywild, just running through the woods. You're chasing something, maybe something's chasing you, you're not sure. Are you predator or prey? And for you, you're back on the main streets of the Shire.
That's what's up.
Mean streets, alright.
Hey, you ever seen a halfling when they ain't had their teeth? They'd be crazy.
Only one time the Shire had mean streets that were under attack.
I mean, true.
Basically, it's a lot of shade throwing.
Okay,
People smoking
I'm
pipes on the
home.
porch.
Yeah, a lot of shade throwing.
You just walked in on an African American reunion. Uninvited.
How will you convince them that you're the cousin?
Potato salad.
And how good are you at halfling spades? You know what they do to people who renege?
Spades, I got this.
She's like, I'm rolling with advantage on this one. Alright. As you're in your village, you hear the voice of Vecna telling you, you see all these metals around?
We never had this much.
Of course. But I need you to see if you can manipulate this metal. See if you can force it to bend to your will.
That's not that hard. I am of the forge. It will bend. What do you want?
Trust me. You'd be surprised once you get it.
What do you want?
And with that, the voice disappears. Roll me a D100. Pick a number.
Pick a number first and then roll?
Yeah.
53.
Alright, let's go. 53.
64.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Alright. So with that being said, as you're frustrated, you typically bend the metal to your will through forging, right?
And the blessings of the forge are bestowed upon it. Really?
So as you go to gather this metal to do so in a traditional sense and fashion, you notice when you go to reach for it, instead of you merely bending over to pick it up, you feel it, almost like sensation of energies from your hand to the metal, pulling it towards you. What do you do once you realize it's in your hand?
I'm waiting for inspiration as to what I'm going to create, because there's only one thing that comes to mind, and that's emboldening what I already use, and that would be my hammer. I would make it more like a whole-arm maul, like a 10-foot reach, massive Dynasty Warriors hammer.
Alright, I love that. Deep cut, I love it. Dynasty Warriors is great. Make Dynasty Warriors great again.
It really was.
Yeah, I
older
didn't,
games were so
I
much
didn't
more
like
fun.
9 though. 9 wasn't that good.
The older ones were a lot more fun for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why.
And Dynasty Warriors Gundam, like, is a niche, but I love that one.
I haven't played that one yet.
Oh, it's great. But as you imagine this as something that you're willing to forge, you almost see the metal around you start to levitate and kind of combine itself to make such a maul. And as you're focusing in it, it's almost as if you're manipulating the metal and bending it subtly to your will.
Then am I allowed to choose the metals, or how? Because if I'm presented with every metal, I know what I would do. It would be a mithril shaft, unbreakable, light, powerful, a pummel of a spiked adamantine pummel, like a large diamond shape.
Talk
And
nerdy to me.
then the hammer itself, with its duality, with the duality of its faces, would be installed on the end of this mithril shaft, probably a 10 feet long, double my height. And then I would begin to inscribe the runes of the forge, the laws of the forge, in a spiral down the haft. And a black sash tied just beneath the head.
Alright. You, sir, as you're floating through the astral plane, give me a history check.
You get to learn the origins of Zizho.
Would you like to?
No. Absolutely fucking not.
Are you sure about that?
All you see is a massive black
all the stars just
It's out.
blink into the darkness, and you just see a face. And you feel your soul render as it shrinks.
No, absolutely fucking not. Okay? No one wants to know that. Okay, so history check.
Always was.
Okay, so 11 total.
Alright. As you're floating through the astral plane, a vision of one of the places you might have been before comes into mind. Stonehill Tavern. And as you picture this particular tavern, you find yourself almost within a blink teleporting there. And in doing so, the patrons seem to be coughing in the wake of your smoke as you appear. Roll me a D100. What's your number?
I say we go to the 50.
The 3 I had it on there helped me out.
It did though. I was like, ooh, that's
There's just like no
Good place to roll this. Thanks, sir.
12.
Okay.
alright. This time, as you try to recall on another memory, you try to go back to where you were in the astral plane. But this time, when you teleport, you end up in a bathhouse. And as the steam clears, you see Zizho, as it were, in there scrubbing his balls. Oh God! No! If you wanted to pay, you had to do as asked. Nothing in this world's free.
I try to get out of there as fast as possible.
Oh, where do you think you're going? Anti-magic bathhouse, bitch.
No.
Yeah, he is.
God, it's blossom.
Oh, no.
What did I do to deserve this?
Ha! What did you do? You're lucky you're not in hell. Or maybe you're not. Anyway, get out of here, maggot. And you go back to the astral plane. While you are running through the fields,
Like totally fast though, you know.
totally fast,
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a D100
Yeah.
and then pick a number between 1 through 3.
He doesn't get to pick between 1 and 100.
No, he does for his number, but the 1 through 3 is for something else.
Now don't roll a D4, just pick a
I
1
mean,
through 3.
You can roll the D4 and just re-roll on the 4. Yeah.
He's gonna get to fight and kill one of his own personas.
Right direction, but change it a little.
Oh, you never picked your number.
I know.
I rolled.
Dickhead, re-roll it. What's your number? I'm just looking at it like,
I was usually 62 the whole time.
and you rolled a 68? Sure.
63.
Oh, 63? Yeah, sure. Or was it 72?
Oh.
What's the number? 27.
No, hold on.
69.
Choose my 1 to 3.
Okay.
Take care of that. Is that first name?
Alright.
And then 7.
Another way you can do the whole thing, we roll 2 d100s and see if they match. They do have 2 big balls.
Was that all the setup for that? You couldn't resist?
Nope.
Mine's blue, his is green.
57.
Y'all both need to see a doctor.
You need to see a doctor. I need to see my wife.
Oh shit.
What'd you say?
57.
It's a 7.
I said 7.
Alright.
I said
I
7.
said 27. Close.
And 2 was your number?
Yeah, 2
Alright.
1 to 3.
As you're running through the film, you're picturing something weird. It's like you see yourself inside the shop and your hands are scaling. And you're trying to hold on to that moment, but as soon as you do, you're all of a sudden, as for Brady, now transported into a place which seems to look almost like a ceremony or a courthouse even. You see a giant buff man with a bastard sword. You see what looks to be a puny dweeby teen. You see a dragonborn. You see a couple dragonborns actually. You see a tiefling. You see basically all the people from spell channels. So I was like, there's a lot of people. Like, I don't remember all their races or something. Yeah, an Aarakocra, wherever the fuck Sadie was. You see a black one of those.
What happens when we're too many stories in the same night?
A little bit.
You're telling me.
Cramming recaps. But yeah. But you seem to almost be stuck here. And now Steve is running through the woods. Alright. And for you, on the hard streets of the Shires, rolling and walking over the hills.
It's not incarcerated. It's
Purgatory.
just called purgatory, right?
Yeah, it's Purgatory.
As they're sitting on the stoops of their
No, that's Purgatory.
I wouldn't have left town if I was a good hobbit.
Yeah. You just see all these like Italian ass hobbits just like shaming you because you left and you came back but you're not married, you have no kids. You're just like, what's wrong with you?
Instead of having other little halflings.
Yeah, instead of having other little halflings, what are you doing? You just out here with your Enoch and Stuart, just having events, you think you're better than us?
I know I'm better than you.
Get a real job.
Yeah, get a real job. What is this, adventure? It's just a bump of extra steps.
You're telling me to get a job and you're just sitting on the porch smoking.
That's because
I look over the Shire. What do you look over the Shire?
Looking is a real job.
It is. It's called keeping watch.
I'm
Make sure the
watching you
ogres
right
don't
now.
Flip track.
You know what? That's why your mother was a cow. Bye.
And whatever. And as you try to leave, you just come back to the same scene. Oh, look who showed up. The one who always wants to fucking leave.
I bet you
great.
can
This
take
again.
wings.
I guess we gotta get to your D100 now.
Yup. So what's your number?
What's my number?
So, 69.
69!
Just one.
Unless you want to use one of the balls.
No,
Nope, I don't want to touch it.
those are forbidden. 97.
What was your number?
69.
Not terrible. It's not.
It's on the right side.
Yeah, better than what he rolled. But
My first roll was great. I just forgot.
allegedly.
I just forgot to speak.
72. Right.
Take a
Almost believable. You know, he lied to me. I would have believed you. Yeah, on one of his
He
rolls.
slayered.
I know, on one of his rolls, and I sat there and it was you know what's funny? It was a deception check. Fuck you.
That's role play.
roll. It's like, man, it's like, wait a minute.
Deception check. He didn't pass because my insight, I rolled higher, but he lied to me and had me thinking that he did. And then when I looked over at the dice roll, I looked at his proficiency because he made it seem like he had a plus like 7, but he had like a plus 4 or some shit. And I look at it, I was like, hey, wait a minute. You didn't pass that roll. He was like, that's all you can fucking say.
I mean, if you're gonna keep talking, I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Alright, anyway.
Alright, so
Worse until it doesn't.
this is true.
So that works.
As they're just berating you. And my nose is try to thank you.
Stop it.
Right?
3's good luck.
I've been sneezing 2s lately.
You get 2s are like a large number. Never get 3. I think in my life.
Hate allergies. 4 so as they're berating you. There's nothing more you want than for them to stop. Roll me a d20 to see how badly you want them to stop.
15.
Alright, so pretty badly. So, as in your mind, you just want them to shut up. You see that their mouths disappear. And in doing so, you kind of also like inadvertently like shut their nose and their face. Basically just to make them like
So now
quiet.
the fist looks like a butthole?
No, it's just smoothed out. And you just see them choking as they're writhing on the ground. As you like just basically like shut all their features down.
Told you not to talk shit.
Look at you now. Bet you wish you would have shut up when I told you to. Look at you rolling on the ground. Can't breathe, can you? Say something now.
And in doing so, you hear Vecna's voice across all of y'all. And you hear Vecna talking to you saying, well done. Let's see if you can try this in the real world next time. You have the high powers of the mind. And for you, Enoch, you have the power of magnetism and bending metal to your will. You can teleport expeditiously. And on occasions, you might be able to swap out with your alters.
So let's 4 mechanical process. All right. This magnetism, does it have a range? Does it have a weight limit?
Yes, but it's going to be in increments to your player level.
Okay, so
as
I won't know it yet, but
right as of now, any metal within 120 feet radius can be manipulated. You're basically equivalent to like your mage hand as far as weight capacity at this point. You wouldn't be able to lift your cart near, but you'd be able to pull it, if that makes sense. Like, you wouldn't be able to like lift something.
that's a hell of more than 10 pounds.
Oh, I know. I'm saying something like a mage hand, as far as like working.
Well, you said the weight capacity near mage hand, so I immediately thought 10 pounds.
Oh, no, I'm not saying the weight capacity. I'm saying as far as like it working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have the force,
Yeah.
but with metal.
Yeah. Basically, you're Magneto.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm
This is Charles.
I'm just looking for the. Okay, so I can pull my card a little bit if I want to. That
Yeah.
means I got 1,000 pounds. So it's kind of like telekinesis, but with only metal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Metalokinesis.
I'm hoping I can spam face that, but it comes with the downside of the brimstone effect.
We'll get to. For you, I was thinking it would probably play more into your exhaustion, but it reduces like your effects later as you get on when you be more proficient. And right now it would be the places that you've been and or know, if that makes sense. But you can't teleport to a place you've never seen before.
So what range does he have?
So for him, it would really So I'm not gonna put a range on it because it really just depends on where he's going. Because like, let's say he wanted to go back to the astral plane to that particular point and where he was floating, I would allow that because it's a place that he's been to. Because with the word of me saying you can teleport to places you've been, distances can kind of get weird. So
Right now, I get you. But when I'm like in
but the downside to that would be like levels of exhaustion.
like the further I have to go, the
go,
more it
yeah,
wears me out.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
What about how often I can teleport?
How often do you get your face step now?
It's based on long rest. It's like 2 or 3 times per long rest.
2 or 3 times per long rest right now. Does it ever go up when you level up?
No, I don't
Not
think so.
really.
So it just stays there? Alright.
I'm still trying to make a nightcrawler build, and that's what's fucking me out. You know.
Well, as far as like getting close to that with the actual play mechanic seats, I can do that. But as far as like just for fun and flavor, as far as that goes, I would probably say, I'm just do a nice rounded out, say 8 a day.
Might I make an alternate decision that'll be simpler on you?
Yeah.
10% chance of exhaustion. Rolls a D100. If you get in the lowest 10%, you fail, and therefore you gain a level of exhaustion, but you can do it as many times until you become too exhausted.
That's fun.
I like that.
That actually
Alright.
moves into the mutant
Yeah.
power type of situation anyway.
If you overburden yourself and you try too many times, the higher potential.
I'm down
Okay,
with
so
that.
every time you do it, I'll just be like roll a D100. I like that.
After is
Now, I don't remember the exhaustion mechanic very well. How does that
It's a
work?
different mechanic because it's
Yeah.
complete teleportation.
Yeah. So he won't have to rely on his face step, and then this teleportation doesn't have his face step like
The
effects.
two don't affect each other.
Yeah.
Are you limiting how many he can take with him?
At this level, 'cause you're level 4, right?
Well, there are 3.
I'm 4.
You're 4, I'm 4. Oh,
Yeah, you leveled up
I
last
think this whole
That's
group
right,
is
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
I just reached 4.
Yeah.
Also, shouldn't like some crazy shit like this level us up because we did just fight a big point.
They leveled up. They got alright.
I mean, that happened before the fight.
Yeah. So yeah,
We got another
that
bigger power.
So
That's up to him. Let's let him think that.
Petition out there.
So what was the question? Because I forgot what I was trying to answer.
My question was, is he able to
Oh,
take people?
limited people. Yes. All right. So you're level 4 now. So I'll say now
I should be able to.
probably at least 2 people.
I can't take my whole group. Not stuff with me, not like the whole cart and everything, maybe, but like.
But I say level 4, 2 people. Then at later levels you could probably add additional people.
Do you want to play it into his D100 roll?
As far
Every person takes with them an additional 5% chance of
I
exhaustion.
like that.
Because it was.
So if you take all of us with you, you get up to like a 35% chance of
So
exhaustion.
you have to roll above a 35 on a D100.
Okay.
You found that?
Otherwise, you
And
take
if I
one
don't,
level
I'm
of
like,
exhaustion.
fuck. Yeah.
You take one level of exhaustion, then if you try to bamf us back,
So again, how does exhaustion work? That's
So
what I don't
it's-
know.
there's various levels. For purposes of all those watching as well, exhaustion rolls thusly.
You
For
can
the
learn
first
this
level
stuff.
of exhaustion, you get a disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
Second level, your speed is halved.
Ooh, that sucks.
Third level, disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws.
And this all like wears off after a long rest, right?
One level per long rest.
Oh fuck, I gotta sleep this shit off.
Yeah.
The fourth level is your hit point maximum is halved. Fifth level, your speed is 0. Sixth level, you're dead.
You ported your last
So
score.
if you overdo this, or you take people with you,
This is very like mutant ability-ish though. Like, yeah, I like this mechanic.
Yeah, so like
I'm
if
okay
you're
with
trying to like, I gotta save the planet, so I'm gonna move a planet. Realize
Yeah.
it's probably gonna kill you.
D100 starting with a standard of
10%.
10% chance for exhaustion. That's solo.
Right.
Plus 5% per passenger.
Okay.
But inanimate objects, you can only carry things to teleport. You can't teleport by teleport mechanics. You can't teleport the cart.
Right, but I can face them the card if I need to.
Technically, no.
No, it's an object, it's not a creature.
Yeah.
That's right.
So if you were to just be like, nah, fuck it, we're going back to wherever, and we're leaving the cart, unless we find a way to store it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely want to make sure that.
Can you do some kind of thing where you can summon stuff to you?
It's
your cart.
Yeah, but the cart
I don't have a way
can't.
to store it into anything unless I find something that I can.
And on top of
Really
it,
big opening size bag of holding.
I mean, you know,
Even a
makes
portable
them.
hole is not big enough for this thing.
But nah, I was gonna say because even if he was to like summon it,
What's
the
that?
cart can't travel through space.
No, hold on.
You guys-
What's that thing where you make a pocket dimension with a door? You can trap people in it, and then you can open it through because it's your pocket
I'm
dimension.
not a wizard. So anything like that would probably be in the wizarding spell book.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up. It didn't.
I know what you're talking about.
I read it the other day.
The thing that I could try to do is get the cart enchanted by a high-level mage to be a folding version of itself, kind of like a folding boat.
Oh.
So then it would turn into a box that I can carry,
Yeah.
and then we could go somewhere, and then I could pop it back out.
Wasn't there that tower? Somebody had a tower or something like that.
There are various spells like that, but anything you take into it gets popped back out.
You can always
That's how it's
cast
done.
reduce.
Oh, okay.
It only goes so far. It only takes it down to half the size. Which then, yeah, I could put it into a portable hole.
We gotta figure
But
out some
reduce is
cast
gonna wear off.
shit on this.
Yeah, but it gets where you well, it's a teleport, so I mean you get there. So
We gotta figure out how to.
just options until
Like I
you
said, the enchantment for being able to fold is the best option. Because that also takes the weight down enough.
all right.
No, that's perfect.
And anything inside of it gets folded up with it. As long as it's inanimate.
All right. How do we go about getting that?
That's something I'm gonna have to find some people for.
Yep.
We're in a
And
good city for it, though, right?
Yeah, probably.
yeah. So as you guys are back in the courtyard, you get to. Go ahead.
We're not done yet. We got two other abilities to
I thought
flesh out.
one of them was.
Just did mine.
Yeah.
Well, she knows what she can do now,
Yeah.
but mechanically,
Shit!
right,
You're right. You're right.
like I said, we have them to flesh out.
Right.
So
I
for
forgot,
her
yes.
silencing, mind warping abilities,
Yeah.
what does it do, and how do we mechanically
So,
operate?
I was thinking with that the same way we would do his teleportation as far as like mental exhaustion and things like that.
Okay.
So, with her, because it'd be more like psychic and less magic, like counterspell and things like that wouldn't work.
So a single person can be affected with a 10% chance. All the people she has on is an additional 5% chance. So if she tries to do a whole freaking town,
With
it might succeed, but she was 100% going to take a level of exhaustion. Okay. And what is the mind-altering? Silences, stifles,
So-
incapacitates.
So, she can basically cause people to silence. She can manipulate people, or
So it's a mental illusion, is what you're saying. Like what she did to them was not an actual physical thing.
well, even though the whole thing was an illusion, if they were real people, it would have been a physical thing.
Oh, that's different. That's not psychic.
So if it was real people, they
Well,
would
it's
no one
physical to
actually
them.
see their face.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
to them,
Yeah.
they feel that their face
Yeah.
is going one up,
Yeah.
but actually it's just a mind-altering
Right.
state. So it's an illusion.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not affected by it
Right.
looks at them. and
You would
they
just see people writhing on the
have- they
ground.
have a full ass face.
Yeah.
But to them, they're like, something stuck my face off like a leech.
Right.
Yeah.
Illusory mind control is what we're looking at as far as description. And one target, 10%,
So that was an episode of Supernatural or something.
plus 5% per additional target. Okay.
And then you can cast command freely.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And she's boss enough already.
And hold person for now.
And are those going to fall under the same restrictions for exhaustion? Like, she can cast them, but there's a 10% chance those will make her exhausted too?
Yeah. Well, I'm actually going to increase. Well, no, yeah, I'm going to.
I mean, command is a really low level spell.
Yeah.
Whole person's a little higher.
Yeah. So definitely 10% for the whole person, but for command, I'd probably reduce that. Probably to make it 5%. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
freeze would probably work well for command because
Yeah.
that's still based off of. So what's her DC? How do you
So-
modify her DC?
The DC. You're a ranger, right? So what's your proficiencies with wisdom and is wisdom and strength, right? What do they do?
Dex.
It's wisdom and dex?
Yeah.
Her saves are strength and dex, but her magic, I believe, is off her wisdom.
Oh, the wisdom?
So has wisdom, strength, and dex.
Alright, so what's your wisdom at now for this?
Spells DC of 13.
For these, as of now, to get some power behind it, I'd probably increase this DC for those to be 17.
So, but we're working off intellect and her wisdom. What if it's because then it can grow with her? If we do this, if we do 8 plus intelligence and wisdom plus proficiency.
Alright, so what would that bring us
We're
at?
at 15 right now, but if she ups those abilities, it gets more powerful.
Okay.
And her proficiency going up would make it more powerful as well.
Alright, so it's at 15 now?
So 8 plus int plus whiz plus proficiency. So right now she's got an 8 plus her intelligence modifier, which is a 2, plus her wisdom modifier, which is a 3, plus proficiency, which is a 2. Yeah. So right now she would be at a 15.
Okay.
And then as we go up, it would definitely get higher, but she has the potential to make it a 23 by level 20.
Nice. Okay. I like that. It kind of grows naturally. Okay. For you, Andy, if you want to do your quantum leap Scott Bakula shit, I'm gonna need you, and this is gonna be real simple for him. You're gonna have to roll a nat 20 on your insight check, so you can get your insight. And in order to switch, the person you would be switching to needs to be alive. So
Or you would be switching with death.
yeah, you would be killing yourself. I don't think
It's funny as hell. He suddenly gets himself buried wherever they buried him, and the dead body just shows up to our party.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about doing that when he rolled low. I was like, I wonder what would happen if, like, a Goliath corpse just kind of shambled in place where Freddy was standing. Like, how off-putting would that be? But I was like, I'll leave the nightmares later. But yeah.
So you need a nat 20 insight check, and the other has to be alive. How do we choose? Are you able to choose them?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
okay.
I know. Once in a while.
Yeah. So,
Knowledge.
And do I have to switch back, or is it like it goes for
so
say like
here's the
an
thing.
hour or whatever?
You would have to physically switch back, which means you could potentially, and this is what I like about this, because you could potentially accidentally fuck yourself and be stuck wherever you are, which could be fun playing into the other groups and seeing how they're like, this
Where the
wasn't
hell did this
safe.
lion come from?
Right? Like, why are you here?
Question.
Yes.
You said Quantum Leap. In Quantum Leap, he doesn't change the body of the person that he's in.
Yeah.
It's just
He
a
just-
personality.
Right. Yeah.
So why not, instead of switching the bodies,
Just switching the soul,
the abilities?
the abilities.
Same body.
So
Same body, but your guy has the class.
Yeah,
You
you-
use the play, you just switch your
You
player
swap out your.
Yeah. Which is easy enough for you. You just pull up your other character.
Yeah.
But it's still the Lionel with us.
Yeah,
He just
still
does
looks
something different.
Yeah, it still looks like the video.
All right.
That way,
But yeah,
it's also a
yeah,
little
yeah.
confusing too, because if he's in the other character on the other
Personality changes too,
people,
though.
and suddenly the personality and abilities change.
Like, Steve, you're kind of a cunt now. And what do you mean you're trying to sell us cock rings now, Steve? Well, you've never been about this business before. Quit being weird.
But at that point, you don't have to do the body swap. You just
Okay, and then
personality-wise, it's changed.
And then, in doing that, then I will probably see you swap with the dead guy. Because I know you want to switch with someone to kill someone else.
Because that kind of also works with like the multiversal theory,
True.
you know.
That's just a game theory. A D&D
So
theory.
you need a nat 20 to do this. That's a 5% chance of success, but we all have like a 90% chance of success.
Well,
What you have to get.
you don't know Andy like I know Andy, and if he was able to swap freely, like, oh my god, that's a lot to keep up with.
That's his problem.
No, it's my problem for a
You
counterbalance.
gave it to him.
That's why it's a 5% chance.
Have to roll a d20 for it to switch.
Yeah.
Question.
Or, I'm sorry.
You're gonna ask me if the dirty 20 counts?
No, we've done everything with the D100. Why not make it like
No, hold on. Gorax had the champion fighter, so crit 20 and 19. Does that also work? If swap.
Yeah, that's their ability. Switch the entire ability set.
That helps.
So Gorax, we're gonna be like, I rolled a 19.
Well, that's why I was asking if everyone else doing a D100, we could make it like Divine Intervention where it's a 10% change.
So lower would be better for him.
Exactly.
All right.
Where for the rest of us, it's bad.
All right.
It only increases the chance of it happening by 5%, but that also gives you a chance at a 7 or an 8 or not a single number. You have a 10 out of 100 chance at that point.
Yeah. I'll give you that. It has to be lower than a 10 on a D100.
Fail or just
Just succeed for you. It's like Divine Intervention.
okay, so yeah.
Yeah, you want to roll the opposite
Instead of the-
I want to roll.
So no
Or
insight.
maybe call it before you're like, I'm doing 90 to 100 this time. Fuck. 0 to 10 this time. Fuck.
So I think we.
So from a 1 to a 10 on a D100, you have the possibility to switch.
But if you just roll a D10 and lie to me because I can't see, just look, I rolled an 8. Consequences and repercussions. Whenever I find out that I've been lied to and bamboozled.
So yeah, for you, so it's a soul swap ability, and it's a 10% chance success from 1 to 10 on D100, and it is permanent until purposefully switched back. Would you be willing to add a mechanic at a detriment to him that he could force the switch back?
What would be the detriment?
Exhaustion. If he forces himself to come back to himself, he takes a level automatically.
Alright,
But he could attempt to do it with the dice first.
Right. Okay.
Because otherwise he can just keep rolling every hour until he succeeds. But if it's, no, I need my barbarian back right now.
But if you roll
dying.
that 100 though, you're locked in for a week.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
because
no, that's fine.
the rest of us can force ourselves to go to detrimental
That's true.
in order to succeed. So you can force it at the loss of a level of exhaustion.
I like that. It's on par. Keeps it simple. Alright. So with that being said, you guys are in the courtyard. The purple glow seems to subside from Edok.
And that whole minute hammer.
Yes. Wait, you mean the tip of them all?
Uh-huh.
No. Damn you. I thought you meant the one that was new from last session. I was like,
All of
Wait. And then as soon as he got it, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. He's like, and I smash, and I stab, and I crush.
It's only a 5 more feet of reach.
fucking boss ass.
Bugbear.
I already have an adamantine hammer.
Mithril
Mithril.
inscribed
Yeah.
Mithril.
with the law on it.
And so,
Oh, I'm fuck you, I'm making my hammer now.
he's like, I got duels, bitch, and vengeance. The dark aura subsides, and you guys notice that it's starting, like, overcast is starting to roll in, and it's go ahead. Yeah,
I'm sorry, before we go to it, one thing just for like goofing around storytelling purposes, if we're not in a combat situation, can I goof off, teleport around like Nightcrawler does? You know what I mean?
Yeah, your abilities is how you use
But
those.
as long as I'm like not for not rolling, just like goofing off when it's a non.
No, you roll. Because I want to see if you get stuck in a wall.
Well, it's a 10% chance for just you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still pretty low.
Then never mind. It's
I mean, the chance is pretty low. You can mess around and find out. Your character doesn't know.
yeah, but then I do find out.
I mean,
But you're also new to this. You have to exercise it.
Well, I mean, as long as it always sticks, I know when not to.
Okay. But so yeah, with that being said, you notice that it's starting to rain here shortly. You guys are still in the courtyard, and you see some of the city watch do start to roll in, and they're asking some of you guys to vacate the premises. The city's going on lockdown now.
I'm gonna fly off towards the car because we left it unattended. The traps were set.
The traps are set in the constructs are there.
Yeah.
And you've got your helmet. You can check if they're come to us.
Have any of my traps gone off?
No, I think it's fucking
So, ready to get back?
Let's go.
So I'm gonna pick her up and I'll fly her with me.
Alright. The rest of you, come on.
First chance.
I'll see you there.
Alright. What's your roll?
It's an ace!
And you just see like a poof of star. First goes back
Alright. Perfect. So I think that worked, right?
You're at
So as soon as you go on second thought, you poof. But as soon as you poop, Edoc, as you're flying down and you get ready to come down to this car, you just see Klink's body just kind of like sliding from the side, hitting the side of the cart and falling on the ground.
That's not good.
One level of exhaustion.
1 second. 1 second.
What is wrong with my ability to roll fucking dice?
Like barely roll that. You just kind of like.
We know where Ian gets it.
No, I fucking really did roll it. It like.
I have to ask. He out of nowhere ran to the side of the cart.
Yes, you did.
I bird and windowed it.
Yeah.
I said my traps don't affect my party members.
I'm a party
But he did
member.
hit it. So you're asking me,
I'm asking you, in this moment, does the wagon recognize him as a party member?
Why would it not?
it was
I'm
pretty
just asking
instantaneous.
because you.
So I'm gonna say, as soon as he hits, you do see the armaments go off, but then like they kind of retract
I
once
turn it
they're in. Okay.
It's like. Big old sight pops out, just stops right next to your head.
I'm just laid out on the ground like, I'm so fucking tired.
Well, at this point, you have.
I gave him the 1 level.
I was
Disadvantage on ability checks.
So anything from the acrobatics, medicine, perception, all at disadvantage right now.
I just get up, crawl in the cart. I'm taking a nap.
As you do, you just see some of the commoners and nobles shopping around just look at the cart like, huh, and just keep going about their business.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I can initiate long rest.
I can't help you with that right now.
I'm not worried about anything else right now.
You guys get there safely. You get there safely with Finn and Toe behind you. As you guys are amongst the carts sitting around, you get like an intruder in your head almost, and it's like a gravelly voice, and he's trying to let you know that he wants to meet soon. How do you respond to that?
Nani?
No. Yeah, I know what we said yesterday, so what it's like now. Kind of start looking around. Underneath the cart, you know. And then probably by the time I kind of do a 360, like I've already gotten the message that I'm coming to meet you about the alliance.
Yeah. Alright.
We were told the city's going on lockdown. Does that mean everybody out, or batten down the hatches and stay where the hell you are?
As he's doing this, the city guards do approach you along with some of the other merchants and inquire if you guys do have a place to stay because the city's going on lockdown, so we are asking people to return to them. Well, we're clearing out the streets, so you would have to move this.
Do you have anywhere that can house a vehicle of this size and provide accommodations?
There's a place down in Dora, or the lower part of the city, Esmeralda's. She should be able to house you.
Dora Esmeralda's?
Yeah.
Guess what I brought with me?
And it's...
To the bar.
Okay, so, are we talking a big place, small place?
Oh, Esmeralda's, big place.
Alright.
Need that back.
No.
Still need you.
I know. So, we'll swing by after.
But yeah, you need that.
There you go.
Yes, it.
I said no.
I said it.
Yes. You Russian bastard.
Da.
Yes.
Da.
Yes.
Da.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah.
Da.
There you go. Level 1.
Esmeralda's. Nice. Did you?
It was, I mean, maybe inadvertently, like you don't really understand your power yet.
I'm passed out in the cart right now.
Cool. So let's see. I'm a roller. If it's inadvertently, let's see what happens.
That was a bottom table bullshit.
Okay, if it's
Oh, cease. You're now writhing in the curve.
No.
I guess we're taking the cart to Esmeralda's.
Yeah. So you guys are going to take the service lift down.
Yeah, so in transit while we're, I'll pass on. Hey, I think I got a guest coming to talk to us in the near.
what, the guy that didn't know how to use the gun?
No. Different
That
guy.
go.
He came with me. So.
Well, he came down with you, but as you guys were leaving, he said he relayed that he was going to go check back in with Carver.
No.
I mean, we had no obligation to that guy, other than we just fought with him. I just don't know why he was there, or what all that was about. I think I know where that thing came from.
Who's coming?
Different guy. I sort of know him. But we haven't met officially, so yeah, it's
You don't know.
yeah.
So someone said they're coming, you don't know them. How do you know they're coming?
He told me.
Is this like your internal voice talking to you kind of thing, and you don't know if it's real, or is this a thing? I got voices in my head too, and I kind of wave my hammer around. This seems so small.
That'll be
I'm not just a book. You know what?
You did.
it's not like a dream over there. No, that's
What?
Yeah, you kind of shared your voices in your head with us.
I kind of wake up.
But still, you have talking to you in your head who's coming to visit another person talking in someone's head. Stuff
yeah, this guy, he's totally real. He's totally real.
How do you know?
I'm
Because,
Said you weren't.
that's intuition.
Stop talking with the thing in our heads.
I hit the heart with the hammer, and it's just.
I pop my head out of the ground. I'm so fucking tired. I hate
You guys are going down on the lift, and he's explaining this to you. Roll me a perception check. Except you're in the car, you wouldn't see.
Well, no, I just popped my head out because he banged on the freaking cart and
Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Due to deafness.
No, because
I can't. I'm not gonna do anything.
because you're exhausted.
You know what I said.
13.
13.
If you want me to roll, I can roll.
Okay, 19. Now I'm fucking rolling good. Disadvantage, I rolled 17.
Alright.
Rolled a 19 on my
What'd you get?
10.
Alright. As you guys are coming down the lift, you notice in the lift next to you guys, it's going up. You see a small group of people covered in black cloaks and leathers. You notice, looks like funeral attire for the most part, and you see a high elf, blonde hair, blue eye, green eye, and you see a tall Goliath looking motherfucker.
What?
He looks like a half-breed between a Goliath and a Githyanki, and he's standing at 8'11".
Okay.
Amethyst skin, black hair, and they're tied back into braids.
Huh. Look, these douchebags.
Are they coming towards us?
No, they're going in the lift going up as you guys are going down.
So, you died? Again?
Maybe.
When we heard about the wedding, did we get a description of anybody?
He just knows about the board
Wedding
art.
party got fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing we've heard about recently that would incur a funeral of a high elf.
You think they ran into the boat then?
Not sure, we should ask.
I'm too tired to give a shit right now. Can we get this room?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely
I don't mind
depends where we came
but
from.
I gotta sleep somewhere. It's going to be for a while.
And also, with the city going on lockdown, they must live that way if they're going that way.
So I can get in my head.
And as you guys make your way down to Dora, you guys are directed to where Esmeralda's is. The City Watch talks to this tan-skinned woman with dark raven hair. Basically looks like her. Right here. And you see them, Look, I know you're top heavy, lady. Calm down.
There's also a park.
She's drunk. And you see them talking to her. They seem to be making arrangements on your behalf.
Who is making arrangements with
This
us?
City Watch, as far as
They walked with us and they're doing that. Okay.
yeah, they're making sure that she has accommodations open for you guys. You see them kind of slide her gold as she signals you guys to come in, and you see two valets come around to move your cart.
You can show me where.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but
If you don't want to die, I recommend you don't
I'm
touch it.
just doing my job.
No. It's just me being nice.
Oh.
And I set off one of the traps not near them.
Why am I heading here? Just stop that!
Okay, so yes, if you and your death wagon pull around back here,
That's the name.
you
Call it
can
Death
stow it. Yep. Oh, it's perfect. It's even got a handicap spot.
And I'll hang a sign on it, do not approach.
All right,
I don't know how big is it.
that's fine.
Just know it's there. It would execute the whole area.
All right, and you just see the horses over there is kind of neighing and moving away from this monstrosity that just kind of backs in. Would you be keeping these warforged outside?
One of you sit on top, two of you get in. Let me know if something comes close.
As soon as you say that, one of the warforged speaks. Sir, if you don't mind, I would like to come inside. It's weird because I haven't eaten since I died, and
Wait.
I'm starving.
These things are sentient?
Let everyone leave and we'll talk. And I wait for the valets and whatnot to scamper their way away. I'll take care of this guy. Don't worry about that.
You guys always been like this?
We haven't had a chance to officially meet. By the way, you don't have a stomach, so at least not necessary.
I don't have a.
Look down. So let's get through that. You want to get it out? Get it out. What about you two?
We're fine, sir. We've been through much worse. It's actually improvement. We're taller.
We'll talk about that in a moment. Let me deal with personality disorder over here. What's your name?
I'm Larry. This is Terry and Jerry.
Larry, Terry, and Jerry.
That's not going to get confusing at all.
It's no worse than Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I hate those little colors. Which one was which color?
So, give me a physical description for Larry. Like, one thing that's different from the other two.
We'll say his chassis is red, Terry's chassis is blue, and Jerry's is green. Yeah. Since you said it, I'm like, we're just gonna keep it simple.
No, that's perfectly fine.
That's exactly how I got it.
But if you tell me, hey, your red one's coming up to you, oh, Larry.
Yeah.
I'll know. Or you can always just say Larry's coming up to me.
Right.
But, Larry, Terry, and Jerry, siblings?
Unrelated. We worked together. We used to be in a military.
And you freaking out like that when you were a soldier?
I never woke up without my body and I died.
Well, you're probably a lot sturdier now.
Comparatively, yes.
So, let's not. Amida. The other members that you have not yet been introduced to, you've probably heard their names. However, I made these bodies work for your souls, your benefactor and mine, who shall remain anonymous. Secrets. I say that in my head. Secrets. Has left you with the chance to serve under his will, and we will forge a path forward together. You've served your purposes so far without complaint. I expect it to remain that way.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. You don't need to come inside. But if I have a need for someone inside, I'll send for you, Larry. How's that sound? Deal?
So excited to in the meantime.
You sit on top, and the other two will go inside. You three can talk. And
Alright. As you guys walk in.
Terry and Jerry organize my metals by type, and let me know when I get back how much mithril we have. Thank you.
Will do. So as you guys go inside, you see Esmeralda behind the bar. You see the bar is mildly packed. A lot of people in here just getting drinks and chillaxing. What would you guys like to do?
We have the rooms. It's
Yeah, if we have a
drink.
We have a
Drink.
room. I'm going to it and I'm sleeping.
So you see her to get the keys and figure out where your room is?
Yeah, I'm hell bent on passing the fuck out now.
Alright.
That first teleport fucked me up.
She gives you the keys, and we'll say this is a suite that all y'all just chill in. And she gives you a key for the room.
Y'all have followed me, but that's what my dude is
You
doing.
better call dibs. You're the first one in there.
We're up here.
I'll do another teleport if I have to sleep for it.
Alright.
Also, you didn't hear it this when he'd sleep on the floor faster. Like, if you'd left him there in the field, that's where you'd have found him the next day.
Alright. And what about the rest of you? While he's going to retire, huh? Alright.
Yeah.
Drink it? Drink it?
For now,
Alright.
start out.
Something to eat, something to drink.
We're waiting on a unknown guest.
Yes.
That's in
This
his
is
head.
the night.
So this would have been happening while you guys are upstairs. So this would have been before the gunshots because he would have been on his way to talk to Kale. And then all that jazz. So then...
We would definitely be hitting nighttime because we also
Oh, yeah,
have 4 hours of forging.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
But
I got you on the track of time.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah, I was drink and eat for now. We're just battle on anything else.
Alright, so as you guys get a table, Esmeralda walks over and passes out the rest of the keys to y'all. So what can I get started for y'all today?
Meat,
Yeah.
ale. It's been a long day.
Alright. I got the Traveler's Tussle coming up for you.
Something strong, straight, not
Ready?
I got the bender for you.
Yeah, use some meats and like got like some warm milk and honey. Yeah, with it, quite nice.
I got the hearth coming up for you.
milk and honey.
Damn it, we need Cannon to be that he gets drunk off milk.
All you had to do is say it.
He's just lactose intolerant.
Coming right up.
Ecstatic.
Alright.
What are you feeding your belt?
So she comes back.
Doesn't say.
You have a flank of manticore.
Mice.
I'm sorry.
You have a flank of manticore on your plate.
You just walk around.
A huge flask of mead, honey mead, for you. You got basically like an appetizer sampler, and you got what I would equate to like a rum flight, but would be the world of basically tequila flight.
Now we're just creating
Okay.
our bar. See, soon enough we're gonna have a
Yes.
D&D bar with all kinds of tables to play at while we all drink random shit.
Nice. You guys want to play some bar games? I actually got some cool
No, I mean
ones.
IRL. Let's just add into the planning. Let's do this.
I'm down with it.
I would be fucking down for that.
Kyle actually wanted to do a D&D menu for drinks and food, and I was like, do it. I'll do the bartending, you do the fucking cooking. That'd be awesome. Fucking real life D&D drunken LARPing. I know, I need that if I like that.
Dude, if we did that, we get invited to fucking festivals and shit to set up.
You guys didn't, dude.
They went.
I went to one.
Yeah, it was
You guys
amazing.
are happy. It was fun working there too.
But there's a festival and it's in October. For that, it's being run by Norse Sports. Not a plug.
Alright.
Yes, it will be.
As they're getting their food, she brings you your home style cooking in this nice jug of milk. As you all are eating, roll me an investigation check, see if your tongue notices anything about your milk, and a con save. Or everyone makes me a con save.
Wow.
So investigation first.
Yeah.
So I'm tracking which ones.
11. I'm not drinking it.
Yeah, you don't notice the taste of alcohol. Alright, and what'd you roll?
Con save is nice.
A 4? Alright. You both are buzzing her.
Well, technically I have advantage because it's against poison.
Hammer.
Alcohol.
Did you roll with it?
Nope.
Alright.
But I will.
So, as for Brady,
I'll take the first one, thank you.
okay, so you're buzzing.
No, I have an 11, so I don't know what that does for me. But
Yeah, but you're not fucked up. But this guy, as you guys are sitting there and you're just like relieving the stress of the battle, he is over there in his food and half, like 3/4 through his milk, and he seems to be teetering. And he just seems to be a little out of sorts. He's plastered. There's no sweet way around it. He's plastered.
It's kind of like
you're supposed to be having a meeting. I slapped it past last restoration.
All right.
You're sober now.
yeah, I'm being this meats.
All right.
But lesser restoration will cure your drunkenness.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break and/or short rest, and we'll be right back. Woo! 3, 2, 1. We're back. All right.
What do you mean?
So enthused. All right. So you just cast lesser restoration on him to sober this lightweight up. And I need you for your 2 nat 1s pick one of these.
Want me to pick two?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, like back to back or
Yeah, back to back.
We're gonna like pick one, then we're gonna shuffle kind of thing.
I mean, I can if you want me to. Alright.
Oh,
Because I do these things.
Oh,
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's fucked up.
I was hammered.
Yeah, but that's funny. That's funny. For this one, I'm gonna play this one now, just because you were drunk. Something valuable in your possession is damage. I'm gonna say while you're drunk,
Oh my god, dang.
yeah, your ball of yarn, your little silk web, you fractured the ball part. Yeah, so it's probably making you sad now.
How do you fracture a wrapped ball?
He's very heavy-handed in his drunkenness.
So he performed an elbow drop off the top of the table onto his ball, and then I'm like, we're not playing this. Lesser restoration.
Yeah.
He's trying to dribble it.
Yeah, he's sitting there like, I don't know. He's just
ball losers.
he's sitting there, he's like, I just wonder if I could just crush this. Oh shit, I crushed it. Oh no, I crushed it. I crushed my body. He's like, lesser restoration, step out of it.
No, this is the other one because of that. I got you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's your
it's not magical, right? It's not magical.
His
It is.
ball of yarn? It is magical.
Stark.
Right, he imbued it.
Yeah.
Can I cast mending on it?
Oh yeah, it was just cosmetic, but yeah. That was no fun. Should've used the top one.
I'm a forger. I fix things.
Then the other one.
Yeah, that was the wrong party to kind of do that with. Like,
The other one, TBD.
yeah, TV.
This group is
This is true.
I'm just jumping around some vibe in my ass.
All right. And as you guys are drinking, while you're waiting on the meeting, do you guys want to come up with a particular plan going forward, seeing how you guys did just lose someone vital to the group, almost say family?
I want her back.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can do that. Either he needs to die or he needs to give her back. I don't even know if that's possible.
So we need to find out.
I made a promise and it was broken.
We need to find out how. We need to ask somebody.
We saw it leave, but it just flew off.
As you guys are chatting amongst the table,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we had it on the ropes. We were putting combos on it. And then it probably had, defense last moves,
Only make it over harder.
It looked so much stronger after it absorbed her.
That could be a problem.
It grew and it changed, and I don't want to say we're outmatched because we fuck shit up, but
as you guys are chatting, one of the other patrons in the bar overhears your conversation, goes, "Oh, you're talking about that ugly green fellow. If you're in luck, if you're trying to find him, some people up top in the rich side, they seem to negotiate with this terrorist.
what's this person look like?
An old drunkard, like an old sailor.
I'm going
How's the
to.
person approach?
Yeah.
He approached us.
Yeah, because he's like, your table's here and his table's like over there, so he's kind of just laying back in his chair just like, hey, by the way.
My character is very upset right now. Brian,
Fair
do
enough.
not do this.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Where in the room are you guys?
let's figure that out.
Zoom out of here real quick. Get me out there.
I'm gonna say this is an old guy, even though it is not. So, where would you guys be at?
I think we would actually want to be a little more private in this moment. You want to do this one?
That's what I was thinking.
Alright, so I say,
This one's the big room that's private. Big private room.
Actually, with as many people as we have, maybe not. Because they wouldn't be able to approach us there.
yeah.
Maybe more like over here.
Yeah. Well, he was fine, because I would just say he was
Yeah,
letting
that's
out
fine.
his
We're kind of away, but we're still like in the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's that one?
This
That's
part
the
is
other
open
one.
too. People over here.
Yeah, the door's right here.
Yeah, the door's right here. People right here can hear what you're saying. People right here.
And these are the stairs upstairs.
Oh, we could do it there too, and he could be like, let me regale you of a tale of the time I was on the sea.
So maybe we're We didn't say we were going to a private area, so why don't we say we're here?
All right.
And he was here.
Alright, so just put him here, and he's gonna turn around in his chair with his tea in his hand. It's a spiked tea.
I'm going to take the hammer and blast out the legs of his chair.
My!
Blast it out so he falls at my feet. Listen to me right now. As much as I appreciate your willingness to converse, if you ever listen in on my party's doings again, you won't leave this bar. So, how do you know about this negotiation? And don't even speak about what I just did to you.
I just meant no offense, sir. But,
Lay there and tell me what I want to know.
well, sir, it seems to me that the people up top have seemed to negotiate with this creature, and they seem to hold them off.
How do you know what it looks like?
Well, word travels around fast when things are getting destroyed, especially in the rich part of town. It normally never happens, sir. But, I can see you're not from here, so up in Skyway.
Do I look like I don't belong here? You tell me I don't belong here.
No, but you look like you come from Drom. But either way, sir, getting to your point, well, I'm sorry, I seem to have piddled a little, but basically, they're holding a tournament in 2 more days where basically the strongest warriors from here are going to fight the Bugman.
So
I'm so glad I'm upstairs asleep right now.
Kitty, would you like to play with a new ball? And I pick him up.
Sir.
Put him
Okay,
down.
and as you pick him up, Elsberot is just like,
Information.
I'm charging you for the chair, by the way.
Valid.
Thank you. That's,
You know,
and you just,
My friend, and you're casually talking about a corporate gesture!
and you just see him pissing himself profusely.
Put him down. He just gave you information. Let him go. Let him go.
yeah, I mean, you know, if he's saying there's other people's getting together to take on this Bugman,
Why not?
you know, I think we were like, you know, maybe, hands are too short, so maybe a couple more, that's all we needed, you know? I know Sleepy upstairs was all like, yeah, we should have brought the robots. I was like, yeah, but we know.
Hey, bring him another.
Alright. And he kind of just walks away in shame. And he kind of just leaves the bar as he takes his drink.
Who said you could go?
He runs out the door. He spills his drink on the way out, leaving his cup just rolling on the floor.
Sacrilege! Party foul!
What do you think he was gonna do? He
Yeah,
picked
think
him up and
about
shook
it.
him like a rag doll.
Probably had to change his pants.
I think he pooed a little. I heard
So-
him pop.
Stuff a cork in the guy.
Now you want to stuff him.
Look, when it comes to what just happened to us, I will stuff and mount any person that decides that we weren't worth it. That decides that we weren't supposed to survive that, or we weren't supposed to be there.
But he didn't
No
say that.
guard showed up. Nobody showed up. Our person
Guards
got
were already
eaten.
dead when you got there.
Our people got eaten. And does nobody want to do anything but have a nice little competition with the alien life force?
That they apparently made a deal with. I don't know what the deal was, but maybe you should have been nicer and asked him what the deal was before you made him piss himself.
He told us what the deal was. They made negotiations, and he doesn't know much because it doesn't happen on very often.
That
Blah, blah, blah.
sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I think he knows exactly what happened, but you didn't give him a chance.
And just then your heads turn to the front door as 2 interesting figures walk in. One is a dragonborn. Blue dragonborn? You're silver? Silver dragonborn. With silver scales, fine clothes, lots of jewels, and you see an 8'11" gift live walking behind him that you recognize from the elevator.
I'm going to.
So I came in with
Romulus.
I'm taking the remains of the chair I was shattering and breaking it over my knee in frustration and tossing it into the fire. Waste not, one not. Fucking draw.
Well, guess what? You can put that in your carriage. Now you have a new chair.
I'm burning the pieces already.
You just waste. What kind of usage?
He was wasting space.
And as you throw the chair into the fire, the Dragonborn and the gift live make their way to your table. The Dragonborn introduces himself to Fabretti. Nice to finally meet you.
hey, yo,
Gorax.
you know what? I think you are right.
Gorax Silvertongue. Best jeweler in all of Sean in the world. I'm here. I want to make an alliance. You guys seem formidable.
Yeah, you know, we take care of things pretty well.
Hi, I'm Deidre.
Pleasantries all around.
I like your voice.
Thank you.
Why are you grunting?
He's a bit beside himself. It's been a hell of a day.
Trust me, I know.
He's grumpy.
Had a bit of the day we had.
How dare you say a colloquial bullshit name to call us dwarves?
Well,
Like a
so
Wants to say, oh, that's a grumpy dwarf.
I'm gonna let you take over and talk to yourself in this one. So you handle the rest of this. This is too funny for me.
That's it.
Are you
Oh, I
done?
know one.
No.
That's what
Give
makes
him another. Maybe it'll make him happier.
Alright, adding it to the tab.
Bigger. Stronger.
Bring the whole freaking bottle.
She just leaves a box at the table. Box meat. You have to know that before you roll. You can't just roll arbitrarily and tell me that.
No, then it would have been announced.
I mean, that's fine. They still wouldn't know. It needs to be announced so they know. And I know.
That roll I just did was
It'll come out in a bit.
a 22 for Constitution as I'm pounding more drinks.
Alright. So you rolled 22? Alright, cool. See, that's how that works.
Closest I got was a 14.
Okay. That's fine.
That scared the shit out of me.
I appreciate the honesty.
Everything else was well out of the mark.
Well, give me a second. So, Gorax for Brady. Go.
I'm gonna look around the bar and see if there's anybody watching.
After that last outburst, everyone is face down into their drinks. Like, conversation stopped. And then as soon as you started throwing stuff in the fire, everyone's conversation went back and they are minding their fucking business. They actually looked over because they were scared when these two walked in and went over to the table like, alright, they must be friends, so we're minding our fucking business.
So, my furry friend, as I mentioned, subliminally.
Where's she?
What's in his hand?
Chester shot. I come in seeking an alliance. I see we have a common enemy, as it seems. I believe that assembling the right numbers and types of people is what we need to dispose of this nuisance within the city.
tossing the hammer in the air, and as I reach for it, it snaps back.
Oh God, he found a toy.
So, yeah, wait till he has it up in feet.
Seems you might have fared better than we did on first encounter. As he made short work of us, though we were able to strategically regroup.
Before he says he took our freaking friend.
Were you watching us, and that's how you know that we were better than you?
No, but I know that he didn't.
Run away.
Yes. You see, you might have heard that we have a few days breathing room before re-encountering.
Yeah, this guy smelled like piss was talking about it.
Yes, well,
Well, I wonder where it smelled like this.
No idea. It's a secret.
Yeah, secretly.
3 days, starting today would be day 1 of 3.
No, that was yesterday would have been day 1. So this, yeah.
If there was supposed to be a ceasefire until this time, did he not just break the accord?
Your encounter was before that.
Then how did we go into?
So they
When
fought.
did they have their conversation that determined 3 days till the match?
3 days till the match would have been after your fight, but during the time you guys were doing your thing.
It's the same night, so they'd be making that deal right now.
No, they would have made it already by the time he came down here, and it would have been before the evening.
Okay, so they were making that deal while we were traveling back from.
Yeah.
Okay, basically. I'm just trying to get the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That would mean we're still in the first day.
Yeah.
2 days, and then on the third day, it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I was trying to make sure I
Just mechanically trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain it and be less confusing because I was like, if I give too many details, I'm like, then it just blocks everything. You're like, wait, put this, and then I'm like, all right, so let me try to make it concise. But yeah.
I want to get locked in with your uncanny.
Oh no, I'm locked in. That's why I'm keeping you guys within like hours of your time. Because next time you guys come back on a Saturday, some of the Eberron people are gonna be here. Yeah,
We're gonna need a bigger too.
we're gonna need a bigger boat.
So we have 3 days to prepare. We've already begun acquiring items and bettering our armaments for our party. I don't know what you have, I don't know what you're capable of, but you look formidable. And you look like the type of people that we need.
So what's in it for us?
Revenge.
We are planning to dispose of the nuisance. Hopefully this will restore what was lost, or at least even the score.
Who's blanking?
My name's Romulus.
Long name, big height,
Nice to meet you.
suits.
By the way, what's in it for you guys is potential employment. If you guys are the warriors and people that I'm leading to believe, I might have use for you. See, they've caught your tongue.
I have no commitments till this thing is dead. My party can choose to do what they will. I will protect them. That's my only commitment that I'll give anybody right now.
Fair enough. But
Yeah, sounds like, we all got the same end game here with trying to take care of the bug man.
did you do that on purpose or was that an accident, your choice of words there? From all the jokes yesterday?
Buckley.
No, the in-game part.
The end game.
Yeah. So it wasn't on purpose? Was that... So that's unintentional. That's what that was.
Point out some more foreshadowing to it for us.
Well, you should have seen it yesterday. You should have seen it yesterday. But fucking,
Oh, that.
yeah.
With this
Yeah.
person sitting here.
Yeah.
It's a shit.
Oh, here's in the chair.
Well, it's not shoes.
Dick.
Got the gargamel ones.
Anyway, Smurf out of here.
It's like, what the fuck did I say?
He caught it.
Yeah, but I know, now I know what you're saying. I thought it was something else.
No, but
Yes, we're in.
all right. Speaking of which, you said you lost. Would you care to elaborate? Is it who I think it is?
Wasn't lost.
Who do you think it is?
Are you referring to Sadie?
One and the same.
And my character stands up. What are these silverware and cups around here made of?
So, Jake, let's get to your shit real quick.
Okay.
What the fuck are you trying to do?
Okay, so while they were doing all their stuff, I got hungry, essentially, because I'm tapped out right now. But I wanted to, see if I could do my teleportation a little bit better while I was in a safe environment. So if I needed to sleep it off, this is the fucking place to do it, right? So I snapped downstairs, and I rolled 4 times, and the lowest I got was 14, which again scared the shit out of me. Everything else was much higher than that. Then I did it a 5th time just now, and this time since you were
57, you said.
yeah, that was the newest one. Okay,
Yeah.
but the other 2 times it was down and back up, invisible to steal food. Okay.
Which table were you stealing food
From
from?
our party table. Y'all don't know this.
All right. Give me.
But you do. But the option is they smell the brimstone thing every time I pour.
So again, give me a perception check.
I will voluntarily fail because I was busy torturing a man. And
So you wouldn't have noticed your food missing or pieces.
While I was
You got that one.
Yep.
All right.
so while I was down there,
But you guys do get a subtle feint of brimstone. But
Wow,
you probably
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's the dragonborn.
I'm eating it.
while I was down there
Fair enough.
sniping food, I caught just enough conversation to get interested. So on the last one, I popped down, and I am here eating and listening
Invisible.
invisibly.
Turn invisible then.
As a mechanics question,
Yeah, I was invisible when I was upstairs.
his teleportation doesn't count as a spell because it's
Correct.
Okay, I'm making sure because I don't want you to lose invisibility.
That's why I didn't say anything about his invisibility
I wasn't saying that.
because I'm treating the teleportation in this case as more innate.
I don't want you to, in the future, be like, oh, I'm going to teleport, and you lose invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be...
This would be the time to find out.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Pop up on the couch, we're like, well, that didn't fucking work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count that against you. But if you do teleport and roll lower than 10, I might do it then.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So you're just sitting there now.
Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm stuffing my face. The food. I guess the food's probably not invisible. I don't know.
No, it's not.
Whatever you're holding it is.
Oh, okay, then it is.
So it is when he's on.
Whatever you're holding or carrying while you're invisible is.
So the only thing you would see is kind of traces like crumbs falling off of me if I'm.
Or just you just see a piece like on a plate just all of a sudden go disappear because as soon as you grab it, it just goes invisible.
Yeah, but I'm like I've already stolen my food. And
Yeah.
I brought it down.
Oh, so you're just chewing up?
Yeah, I'm sitting there chilling. I'm still relaxing. Like I really am like fucking tired. I'm playing that out. So I'm like,
All right.
but I wanted to flex a little bit just to see if I can get used to this craziness that I've got now.
All right. So while you're doing that,
Again, safe place.
bet. So while you're doing that, Romulus is looking and then talking me up, and he goes, "Well, I got everyone else's opinion. What about yours?" And to everyone else, it just looks like he's staring off, but he's looking at you. Yeah.
Wait, you staring at me? Yeah.
You might have blind sight or something. I'm just true sight.
I'm just not.
He's just not. All right.
I'm just so not.
shy, see. Anyway.
But
Tired.
so I guess in that moment, as he's like, what were the words he used? He said "staining,"
Yeah, you did.
and I asked you, what are the silverware and cups and things around here made of?
You did, unfortunately. Silver.
That's a metal.
It is.
So I'm not controlling this or trying to do anything with it, but for flavor, I'm standing up, my hands on the table, and everything metal around me is rising with me. If it's not on somebody else or too heavy,
All right.
and like the knife is like, it's just in my anger. I'm losing control of this new ability I didn't even know I had, and it's just floating everything metal around me up.
And
How do you know her name?
And as soon as you say that, he's looking at you, but the way he's looking at you is that now he's really more intrigued. It's almost as if he's studying. What are you raising your hand for? What
I
are you,
have a question about your ability. Is it more like Magneto?
yes,
more
I
like,
literally said that earlier.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
That's why, like,
I wasn't sure if it was Magneto
Yeah.
or like Avatar.
Magneto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for like how the thing worked. Okay, cool.
So-
Allegedly, so it'd be magnetismo. Magnetismo. Yeah. Not copyright.
So it's magnetism based.
magnekinesis.
Magnekinesis, yes.
What?
We'll go with that.
Alright, so you're
Some
saying
kind of character being the same thing. I just wanted to visualize.
I'm gonna write it down so that we can.
Well, he also has the helmet, so I'm like, how could I not? How could I not? And he's a forger, so I'm like, he's just giving me more reasons to double down. Because I was gonna give him like
I just wanted to
Riddick powers, but I'm like, nah.
like imagery of
This
this
sounds
I was
more
like,
cool.
is it floating around like fluid, or is he like?
With magnetism powers? Do you want to talk Big EEG?
Yeah, it's like
Just
I'm
say that.
tired now. And just
Are we having a turn? Is he having a heel turn? I love it. This is the day. This is the day where John Wick said, "I guess I'm back." They killed my dog. He's looking at you in the group now with like special intrigue, and he goes, "Wait, say it. What's your last line again?"
How do you know her name?
Dr. Moreau. She's Dr. Moreau's daughter.
Don't ever say that again.
you're gonna be like,
I don't care who you are, how powerful you are. That was not a daughter. She was more than he could ever assume her to be. He did not birth her. He did not contribute to her. He formed her out of amalgamated parts. She became more.
I'm aware.
She became more.
How are you aware of this? How do you know this? Why do you know this?
Well, me and him had an arrangement and a deal.
You're the reason.
What's up with all the fucking deals and arrangements around here?
Are you
You're
the
the
delivery?
reason.
Were you guys? Yeah.
All the objects are going to come around behind me and start pointing towards him.
He looks not threatened.
hold on, where is he in relation to all this?
Yeah. Let me get
Can I get
a.
a?
Can I at least have my fork back?
Can I get a body?
I don't think I'm in control
Wait,
of
where
it
the
at
fuck is my food?
This lady's just walking around.
Oh no, she's just been random. She's just like. I've seen this before. Adventurers do adventurer things. Let me borrow Goliath.
I don't think I'm in control of this right now. It's just pure rage movement.
I know, it was right here. Where the fuck is my food? You ate my food. Did you eat my food?
Hey,
No.
Yeah, Goliath I can borrow.
When have I ever taken food off your plate that gets me stabbed?
Oh, I can't stab you. You took my fucking silverware.
Yeah, that one. That's what I'm looking for. The one you think you should bring up. Let me see.
You need multiple tall figurines?
It is too spot on. That is too spot on.
Tom S. The most Tom?
Yeah.
He who is most Tom of all?
Yes. The one true Tom.
There was something else I was
The one true
Yeah. Something in the water. Oh, no, where would you place Gorax there, buddy? So when I find this, because I was trying to look for it yesterday, you just gonna be finding something like it's so spot on.
I've got a couple Goliaths here.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah, I got like What's score?
Another one I have over
You
here.
just had him, didn't you?
Yeah, I know. He was hot, so I was like, oh, he's gonna show up. No, he's great because he's unpainted.
I see.
So this is not it, is it? No? Maybe.
What's that?
No,
Dragonborn.
But we have one out there. That's
Yeah.
we're missing again.
So we got a man down somewhere.
No.
Not that one behind you.
No.
No.
That is Jean-Luc Picard, the Tiefling Bond.
Alright, well, this is the one for now. We'll find him, I guess.
Yeah.
Where are you? Well, so I came in with your giant ass cape.
Yeah, he did.
Should be talking to him.
Look.
So this is who you're focusing on your,
Forks, talking to myself.
who's got this is the guy with the forks pointed at him.
The big one, yeah.
So you're over here doing that, right?
Actually,
Yeah. That shit.
Yeah, I had that one too, but unpainted.
That shit.
That's been a while since I...
It's been a while.
You was
I believe I have birds.
You can look at non-pulse as you want,
I think we're
but
gonna
it's
have
still...
to give your big guy a wider base and glue him onto one of those little things they provide you with.
Yeah.
These little top ends.
Oh, here it is. I went back in.
Alright, that's your dragonborn dude.
Yeah. I'm missing an arm now, unfortunately.
I had this one, I guess it was a Death Knight or something like that, but I had the sword, well, actually my wife did, she painted up the sword to look exactly like Frostmourne, and it snapped right off him.
No.
It's the only part that broke on it, because the dude's otherwise extremely fucking hefty. It was almost like the dude from Trap, right?
Yeah.
That thing snapped right in the hell. I was so fucking pissed. And then I lost the piece, so I couldn't do that. Alright, stop it.
So you have the forks pointing at him.
Anything metal is now behind me, ready to search forward. I'm not doing it willingly.
Right.
It's completely subconscious, ready to attack, bringing everything to bear, because this guy obviously has no fucks given about how strong we are, and he's still coming down here telling us to do the fucking dirty work.
He has a greater cause. So yes, that is true. Also true. So continue. What were you saying? So as you use the force, Luke, what do you say?
No, he had something he said, and that just made me respond.
What was the last thing I said?
I asked him.
Yeah.
I did. I said, "Are you the reason?"
You said yes.
The reason for what? He didn't say yes. Are you the reason she was created? Are you the reason that she had to become more than your vile machinations?
No, she was already created. I was the reason why she was gonna find purpose and true meaning, instead of just wasting away in the lab.
So you set her free.
I was trying to help her control her ambitions.
Which one? So when we got here, she wasn't created yet.
That was all a matter of your reality, but I understand.
In my reality, she was protected and safe till we were brought here by some Jijo piece of shit.
You mean until my delivery miraculously disappeared in Saltmarsh?
Yes, because she did not deserve to be delivered. She's a being, not a toy.
Who said I was gonna treat her as such?
The fact that no one ever gave us any information, took our minds, and started to manipulate the situation to their own advantage without cause.
I just want you to understand
No, you
that the
don't.
only reason for, how should I say, the subtlety and discretion,
The manipulation.
you understand what she is, right? Could you imagine the panic, the people who would come with their torches and pitchforks for someone like that?
She was safe with us before you.
Where is she now?
Changed things.
She would have been safe
If
with
we
me.
weren't here, if we weren't brought here for your delivery, when we freed her, she would not have had this situation.
Here's the deal with the team.
Hey, jeez.
I can help you with the bug person because it's in my best interest. But I need you guys to work with me on this. You guys are also unique and special. As I can see this guy right here.
I think all such more.
Yeah.
Unique and special. Why are you so unique and special?
Well, because I'm the man who's gonna save the whole fucking universe.
How you gonna do that?
On everyone else's sweat of their brow and strength of their back.
Trust me, one does not rise to power merely on words and not getting their hands dirty.
So you're gonna do all this, yet this bug man came down here. Why didn't you handle that?
Well, I was looking for the doctor. He has something that I need.
He's a pub.
What the fuck do you need a doctor for?
It's not him. He was supposed to house something that was supposed to get to me, so just like Sadie and the rest of her siblings.
You mean the rest of the heads and the bottle of goo that went in the sewer?
No. It was an artifact.
Mm.
It was a blue gem. One of many.
Right across any gems today.
So, wait.
Above table, it's not y'all group, it's the Eberron group. And he's fishing with above table. Well, you know, I won't even tell you. Jake, candy some chips.
Price of cheese.
You want a cheese cone?
He just forces his cup towards my drink, but asks for a cheese.
Well, you broke the seal on that, so it's like, please, sir, can I have some
I
more?
broke it before I even got here.
Open.
Not after seal. My poor choice of words. But yes, you guys all have unique abilities, and I am the one who is going to bring peace to the universe. Because the gods have toiled and used us for their conflicts because they're bored and all this other bullshit for their machinations, as you so put it.
So you need us, our skills. You're looking for a blue gem. Our friend Blue is missing. I don't trust you.
At least you're
Not
the
to
smart
mention,
one.
we're fucking talking to him in his head.
Talking to whom in there?
Don't play with me, I just said him.
I think it was the snake that was doing that.
What fucking snake?
The big gray one.
I definitely don't trust snakes.
You're the character's well, not having that.
What did I do to earn your trust?
Tell me the fucking truth.
What if
I have. Literally haven't lied.
Inside check.
Roll it.
can you heat metal?
What'd you get?
That was a 10. Seems true.
Yep.
In my ways, yes. I have ways. It's a 3.
Son of a bitch, I hate you.
What'd you get?
It was like Gorax juice. Heat up one of those knives, make it fashion a ring.
Don't give my girl
So
no
I
ring.
don't know.
He wouldn't,
Necklace on it, you know.
he wouldn't know. Metal-wise, he wouldn't know.
You think it's been too?
Still watching.
At some point, I might just pull a bunch of armor to
I have
me.
nothing
It's
to hide. Here with no weapons.
I am John
Unarmored? No threat to you, as you are no threat to me.
That remains to be seen.
I don't like to be used.
I'm simply asking. No one's conscribing you.
Please.
I think he talks a big game. A being the savior while not giving anyone else the due of what they've done.
I don't see him saving anybody.
He said he would do it in the future.
He needs a doctor in stone.
The Muffin Man?
Yes. Also, do I know about Romulus and Thane from Calais?
I would say by this point, yeah.
Friends, and I speak the good nature of our large friend here.
You have to put no digits to wait though.
He did employ the offspring of one of my party members. He had very good things to say of his work as his...
So now he uses child labor?
No, he's...
He was 20 years old.
Yes. This particular party member...
67.
By the way, did you tell him the name? Did you say the name?
I haven't said it.
Okay.
Say it. I'm just...
No, I'm just saying in case you do it, in case he doesn't remember, I'm gonna have them roll a history check.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, no, this employee of his was fully grown man. Free to choose who he works for and who he doesn't. Very good things to say to my party member's wife, their son.
Yes, deploy the father, send away the son. Get close to the wife.
Oh shit!
Motherfucker.
Oh my gosh!
Which makes it that much worse when
It does. Tell him so he can tell how much more that line is fucked up.
Yesterday when Romulus shows up and then something happens in the Golden Gorge Hotel, he's like, take my wife out of here. So Romulus I gotta go and check out what this is.
He's like, yeah, he's brought her home. And I'm just like, nigga. And you're all like, yeah, boy, the father sent away the son. I'm just like, no. The BB&G's not here to cock my plays.
Oh, that was definitely in character.
Oh, I know. That's what makes it funnier.
Shiesty, sneaky. So
I may not be smart enough in character to keep my mouth shut. I'm wise enough to know some trickery bullshit.
Right? I might have been born at night, but it won't last night, Jack.
This shit talking total shit while you're doing it. Like, dumbass motherfucker sitting there.
So, Jake, what were you rolling for? You said 15?
Yeah, I take that moment to just go back upstairs.
Okay.
But I had to take all my food with me.
So you scream this man's praises.
I have no reason to believe that anything he says is not above board. Right? I'm not here.
We have a lack of trust for those that wile and beguile behind closed doors.
I can assure you, if compensation is your concern, that we can all be very well compensated via the Boromar family.
We just want her back.
Oh, so you're a Boromar.
No. I work with them and Dr. Moreau, along with a couple other people in the city.
We've heard of them. We've heard of their loss. We can understand their skin in the game. You offer employment. You offer funds, compensation, but yet you have yet to offer the one thing I asked. A legitimate death for this creature. And Blue, Sadie, little Blue, back. Is it even possible to get her back?
Yes.
You guarantee she comes with us, and this thing dies. And you you at least have my hammer.
I guarantee, as long as we stay working together, you and Sadie will be together.
I'll leave the rest to you guys to decide.
And if you want, we can always send out a hunting party and go get it now if you're so expeditiously encouraged to do so.
I will have my rest, and then I'll have my vengeance.
Then I will see you in the morning. Goraz,
You only have me. You need to ask them. They make their decisions for themselves, unlike those that will manipulate others. I do not.
you're not wise enough, but I understand. I was once your age.
So you're freaking old.
I mean, he looks like he's got a millennium on me.
Ew.
You know what they say, purple don't crack. Unless you do it.
Old saggy balls.
Yep.
What is with people commenting on Romulus is either he has saggy balls or balls on his chin? What the hell?
He's got saggy balls in his chin?
No!
Look here, Peter Griffin.
What the fuck? Hey, Peter. Alright. Dishonor you, dishonoring your whole family. Silence. Alright.
Sun on your freaking couch.
Dishonor on your goat and your camel.
I don't have a goat, he freaking ate him.
Delicious.
He's a sick puppy. Put him down. Alright, so let's say the rest of you guys up for that?
I'm back upstairs.
Yeah, I'm on board with my
If it's gonna get us
acquaintance here.
I guess.
Alright. Let's say you.
Like I said, if it's gonna give us blueberry, I guess so. I'm not
Alright,
doing this for you.
fair enough. Well, I will see y'all in the morning. Korax, I'm gonna address the rest of your crew.
Never.
That's what I'm talking to Korax.
And I'm just making sure, like,
Are you? I think you're confused. You
No,
don't make sure.
Gorax, you said.
Yeah, Korax. Yeah, I missed it.
So it's supposed to work with y'all.
yes.
Let me know what you need made.
Is this guy still here?
Yeah. He isn't left yet. About to.
We shall convene in the morrow. I'll bring my friends.
I think me and you should be enough for tomorrow. Don't need to involve them. Especially the loudmouth one. He's gonna get you all killed.
Is he looking at me when he says that, or is he talking about them?
Come on. Hopefully you don't get them killed either.
If I do, it'll be my own fault by my own decisions, no one else's.
Well then, Morax. Let's go.
I still don't like you.
Fair enough. And with that, they leave. You guys want to go out and take your long rest?
Yeah.
Anything happen?
Just some comic relief bullshit.
Anything happens for what?
We discussed it earlier.
Well, I didn't hear the actual deal part.
We fought the thing. And we did a damn good job of it.
Yes.
Wasn't enough. We've also been wheeling, dealing, selling, building a reputation.
Oh, I see what you think. Yes.
Are you talking about the local one?
That's what.
I mean, I guess y'all could, but Dad just got one.
Not my fault.
I mean, that's fair.
They're the ones that said we got our asses handed to us. We didn't. That's why I didn't.
Alright, get one on your long rest.
You were
Okay, so the comic relief part, this is basically what I was doing, all the rolling behind the scenes part is, so I was porting down and stealing your food while I was invisible. I think I told you guys that part. But at some point I ported down because the story got interesting and I was just wanting to listen in, so I hung out here for a little while. But I did leave before any deal was struck, because I figured my character figured that if you guys were gonna make a deal, you'd make a deal, you'd fucking tell me. And I was getting really pissed off about anything involved with Dr. Moreau. So I just had to fucking leave right below my invisibility. Also, I was tired as fuck. And I'm an Eladrin, and this is the first time I've ever slept in my entire life that I can remember. And when you guys come up to the room, there's just like food all over me and plates and shit, and it's all like leftovers and stuff you guys are missing from your food. So I thought that'd be kind of fun.
Guess I needed to go before I go upstairs. I didn't get to eat everything.
Oh, I didn't steal everything. I didn't steal everything. I stole some from everyone's plate.
It made his own plate.
But I made like a couple times though. I went back for seconds. That was the other time.
Like, you're talking, I'm eating.
Yeah, and like, sorry about the rolling behind thing. I just didn't want to interrupt the flow. So and then after a moment, I was like, okay, he doesn't trust my rolls, so I'll document them.
Oh.
So that's.
I was just like, well, because I don't, I'm not paying attention, I don't know. You're just like 57, 15. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it didn't matter until it came up later, so. But that's like my equivalent of back in the day we would pass like little pieces of paper. You know what I mean?
But I still want to address it so they understand.
Right. So that's why I'm going through it now. But also, it didn't really have a whole lot to do with the story except for what I didn't notice.
Right.
So if I thought I was going to do something that impacted the story, I would have been like, hey, I'm doing this. You know.
Question. My magnekinesis in combat is the use of it an action or bonus action?
Bonus action.
Thank you. It goes from you should Pearson.
Yeah, alright. Dude, we can put some combo moves together.
Look at you.
Andy, go ahead, pause it while we level
Can you
it
turn
up.
your and see a little better?
Short rest.
Snoring, but it's,
3, 2, 1, and we're back. Alright. So you guys just had a long rest, leveled up.
In the room.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's the next morning. How would you guys like to proceed?
I think I'm gonna go down and check on my constructs and the wagon, make sure everything's good, and I'm gonna get an hour or two of forging in, or I'm going to be replacing the haft of my hammer with a 10-foot bolt. Until I can get the proper materials, it's more just like a reinforced polearm hammer.
Alright.
So a maul.
So 10-foot range.
Before you get to work today,
I'm not going to increase to the 2d6. I'm going to keep it with the warhammer head, which means it only does the regular damage.
Either before you get to work today, how did the negotiations go last night? What was that all about?
Calmer heads
The
prevail.
big peoples. They were talking about that little blue and the dirty fun motherfucker that I killed. Alright, the Moreau.
And as he keeps questioning, and I keep trying to tell him like someone else has a calmer head about this, anything metal in the room is rising off of its surfaces. And I'm
What the hell is this?
and then you're wearing armor, right?
Probably, yeah.
What armor do you wear?
I have, hold on.
I'll tell you right now.
It's mithril or something. It's not bad.
Nope. It is mithril. Mithril chain.
You start raising off the floor as well.
Well, this is.
And I'm just like, I kind of shake my head and everything in you drops to the floor.
Hey!
There are calmer heads.
Is that you doing this?
About that.
Yes, that was him doing
And
that.
I walk out of the room.
I wouldn't mention her name to him.
And as you walk out of the room after that exchange, you hear the faint sound of the horn from which she had called it in Saltmarsh, just taking you back to a time where she had
I
called
hear the horn.
Like in your head.
Like
Don't we have the horn?
You do.
Or is this like a psychotic break?
psychotic break thing? Yeah.
I start forging as hard and as loud as I can, delving into something. I don't even know what it is yet, but it's gonna be something.
Alright.
And I'm trying to drown out that horn blaring for my aid.
Alright. What do the rest of you do?
I follow him kind of like at a distance, and I give him, I give him a divine inspiration, so to influence the forging.
Alright.
And I just walk. I don't say anything. I just kind of, and then fuck off.
Alright, what do you do?
Just the next morning. You know, it's probably outside or whatever, outside of the tavern or something. Start like dex training again.
Alright. You want to be doing dex training, you said?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at him and go, look, I know you just went to sleep and you didn't eat anything. You want to go get something to eat? I'm starving.
Eventually, you know what? I could eat something. Well,
He almost told on himself. Yeah, actually, no, I did eat. Ah, shit. Alright, so you guys are going downstairs to eat?
sure.
And you're outside dex training and you're in the forge. As you're checking on the guys,
We're down. Can you scoot the screen around for us?
1 second, buddy.
Yep. First of all, please.
beep, motherfucker!
No, I'm out here.
Okay, so you're out here with that.
And you were where?
I'm with her.
I went outside.
We just went down to eat, so I guess we're down probably here. Or do you want to get a table? I'm following you because I'm not interested in this shit.
We can go to the bar.
Okay. So we're here-ish. Would you put Izzy back here? She done fell over. Poor thing. She's a top heavy.
That's disgusting, Jake. She's
her sewing dress.
The dress is heavy. Too many petticoats.
oh my god. Alright. As you guys are downstairs eating, she's taking your order. What are you guys ordering?
Just something light for me. Maybe some.
Breakfast.
It's just some
Rienques?
Some eggs. A couple pieces of bread. Cheese.
bread and butters, please.
Bread and butters. Okay.
I like to cook.
Alright, so she gets you guys some of that. Sets it up. And she says, don't forget about the tab from last night.
What is the tablet?
10 gold pieces. Thank you.
You know what? I'm feeling like I missed out on something. Here's 5 gold pieces towards
I
the
know how
tab.
much you got.
Thank you. Oh, and by the way, don't forget the chair.
I paid you for the chair already.
Oh, you did. Thank you. So I'm still
What happened
having
with
a
the chair?
Well,
Someone
remember how
got
I
enthused all over a
told you
chair.
not to mention her name? Well,
Yeah.
the guys that came to visit mentioned her name.
No, he didn't.
No one asked you.
I was saying above table, like
Yeah, you did.
he broke the chair as an old man.
Is the old man. That was just like, oh yeah, there's this green guy up there, and we're all talking about it.
Well,
That's
some little
interrupting our
tiny
night.
dude mentioned some shit and pissed him off, so he broke the chair.
I was married
He also
last
made
night.
scared the guy into pissing himself, so.
This chair was made of wood. It's okay.
Then he burned the chair.
Ah,
So there was no repairing the chair.
well, it's not wanted, I guess.
So I had to pay more to get a new chair.
You could have.
I was not in the frame of
You're like,
mind.
fuck it, I'm spending the gold.
Yeah.
I was not in the frame.
Bitch, I ain't broke.
Let's wait till I animate all the coins we have in the area and throw them at somebody.
Wait till you realize how little it takes her to make a chair.
Oh, by the way, 12,000 coins.
Oh man, I just think of, I think it's X2 where he just pulls all the iron out that guard. That's all I think of. This is like all the coins go through people.
There's this
like a railgun.
There's this one anime, and I don't know the name of it, but they summon like weapons and stuff.
Okay.
And, huh?
What?
They summon weapons and like all these spears and stuff in this large grid, and they just like throw them at each other. And it kind of sounds like what.
Oh, that's alter ego.
Alter ego, is that what it is?
Yeah, no, it's Escryet, but they had their things that no, you're thinking of JoJo when they had the stands behind them.
No, it's not JoJo.
Then it's probably Escryet because they do. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll go back.
Yeah.
Anime references abound, kids.
Maybe, but
They're references. You can reference it
as
if
you
want.
guys are inside, your passive's 18, right?
It's 19 now.
Nice.
Me, bro.
It just didn't change. I was like, oh, it's high as a bar.
Perfect. To be honest.
Bar, yeah, it's whatever it is.
If you're proficient.
5, yeah.
Alright, so as you're training and you're in the forge, you don't really, I guess, catch the detail of an individual walking past going into the bar, but you kind of sense that someone's just walking past you, kind of just minding your business. I don't think you do, but you might, maybe. I doubt it. Who do you think it is?
I think it's a rock milk cart from yesterday.
Oh no, it's not.
Okay.
He went to the other tavern,
Okay.
and that was before all that. So, but as you,
That's in the description.
yeah, it will. It's still like that. So, as you guys are sitting at the table, what are your passive perceptions?
13.
13.
I'm not at the table.
Or do you guys want to roll perception?
I did figure out what I'm making though, so.
16.
You guys want to roll it since you guys are.
My passive 16.
You guys want to roll it since you guys are
A little below.
Maybe.
Oh, you wouldn't be rolling. You're busy for
No, that was for my forge.
Oh, what'd you get?
That was a 21.
All right, success.
18.
18.
Wait, did I do that right?
I'm not rolling in there anymore.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I'm also using my divine stuff to try and make it magical. So whatever you need for that.
So it's
All right, just roll a d20 and a d8. Divine. What'd you say?
Oh yeah, you got the
Total 10.
extras.
Total 10. All right.
Yo. Go get her. Get her, dude.
Do I add anything to the 20?
Yeah, d8.
11.
11.
Now, can I ask a question real quick?
Oh, you could add your religion if that. You mean like skill?
I'm giving him divine.
17. All right.
I'm giving him
It
divine.
has magical effects. We can go over that later.
I'm wondering if this has any effect. I'm giving him divine inspiration, but the divine inspiration is coming from.
I know. That's why I said we'll go over the magical effects later. I already.
Yeah. Basically what I'm doing is I'm replacing the hat with the tentacle, and then like I had in my vision, I'm creating the spear head to go on the other end. So it's the spear head that I'm forging.
That's gonna be magical.
Mm-hmm. Well, the hammerhead is already magical, so the spearhead should be too.
Okay, bet. You guys don't see this person walk in, but you hear the door open. And
We don't see this guy walk in?
yes, you guys are in your conversation. You guys didn't roll high enough to see.
18 wasn't high enough?
Yeah, you guys are just busy in your stuff. You're not like looking around particularly.
He probably doesn't want to be seen.
And as they walk in across the bar, oh no, it's not that. It's just very we'll see. As he walks across the bar, you hear him addressing Esmeralda and the bar wench. Now, who in here do I have to kill to get a drink?
Oh, good thing I'm outside.
As you guys hear that,
We don't work here, but
oh, you're addressing him now?
I'm thinking that to myself. We don't work here.
I'm not buying on the drink. I don't freaking know you.
I'm not buying the drink.
Are you guys saying this to each other, or?
No, I'm thinking this.
Okay.
I'm thinking this. She's probably.
Yeah, all right. You hear Esmeralda go, sir, just have a seat wherever you like, and I'll bring you your drink out in a moment, sir. What will you have? What's the strongest thing you have? I'm feeling victorious. Oh, can you buy around for my friends over there? They seem to be depressed.
What's this guy look like?
Now I know who it is.
As soon as you hear that, you guys look up, and who is it?
It's that guy.
Bugman.
Yeah. He's in the bar now, getting a drink. And as he comes over with 3 cups of tea, or Bahamut tears, he's sitting down at your table looking ever so smug. Yeah. Yeah, he joins
Right
you.
next to them.
Yeah. So, you guys signing up?
I put him a drink, Kevin.
For what? And also, why are you here?
Well, I have time to kill before I have people to kill.
What would one be signing up for? Bugman.
Huh. Why, a chance to see if you can renege or get a mulligan on fighting me again. Before, I reach perfection and kill all of you anyway. Huh.
I promise you that never happened.
By the way, alcohol abuse is still abuse. Don't be such a sore loser.
No one in here abuses the alcohol.
She just wasted some.
Was it the waste?
Huh.
No, that wasn't a waste. Speaking to me is a waste of your time.
Aw, I see you're still sad. Where's that other fella?
Do I look sad?
I want to talk to him. He was entertaining to play with last
I
night.
bet you would like to talk to him.
You don't deserve to talk to me.
Why don't you go knock on the force? He's inside. Go see what happens.
Where's this for?
It's park.
Huh. Very well. And as he stands up from the bar, he turns around, looks at both of you, and it's so petty. And as he turns around and looks at Shaw, you hear little Blue's voice, and it's audible through the bar. Clink. Dietrich, I thought you guys were gonna save me.
Can I assume there's fruit on the bar? Like a little bowl of fruit?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna save me. What?
The Bugman is walking away.
No, he stopped and turned around and looked at you guys.
Okay.
And he's talking to you using Blue's voice. It's dark in here. It's so lonely. Can you guys join me? Please? We can be a family again.
Bugman, I want you to know something right now. I have signed up. And you will die.
Huh. You guys aren't fun at all. And he leaves.
And that's when I faced up a banana peel right underneath his foot as he's walking out the door.
Alright, dex save is. He's Gucci, dirty 20.
It's banana abuse. You should have fallen. He said it would have served some kind of purpose.
Just then he looks at you with a smug look on his face, turns his head sideways, and you just, as he opens his mouth, you hear Blue's voice screaming in pain of 1,000 deaths, and he just walks out backwards, laughing.
I've counted them all now. Everyone I will visit. Times 1,000.
And with that, we'll end our session today.
Oh, really?
Oh, do you want a piece?
Oh, he's coming to you.
Do you want a piece? We can either do this today or next time.
I'm in if everyone else is in. If not, then it's on next time.
I'm out of the game right
Because
now.
I may not approve that.
He just left my purview of influence, so.
I am out.
So, where's our dude right now? Do we have a fill-in, like a physical fill-in?
Nah, but he would have left it.
Let's use this then. Just
He'd have been out the door.
so he's out the door.
Yeah.
But did he come over here to fuck with this guy?
No, I just ended it on him walking out the door.
Alright, so he's over here in the Nether Realms.
Yep.
Actually, no. Gotta get the cape.
There's no water.
What'd you say?
There's no water.
Oh. You know
At
what I
some
heard?
point that happens
I
too.
heard he has no Wi-Fi.
Wow,
Do the
that doesn't
crunch.
even rhyme.
Do the crunch.